Well, hello everybody. So, whew, trying to get back into the swing of everything and trying to get videos because I did have quite a few videos done up ahead of time. And I went through all of those. So, it's like I'm going to do some knitting tonight. Well, for this video because I'm going to do multiple videos. I'm going to record multiple videos tonight. So, but this one is going to be a knitting one. And I'm knitting a bag. And it's for the channel. And once I get the prototype done and felted, then I'm going to be doing a knitted bag, a knitted felted bag knit along. Say that 100 times fast. Tongue twister. But, so you're going to need feltable wool. Superwash wool will not work. You're going to have the real heavy duty, scratchy non-wash wool, because once we get the bag done, we're going to felt it. And when we felt it, it's going to shrink. So keep that in mind. If you do the knit along for the bag, you want to make it big because it will shrink. And I'm having a time on my hands tonight because of the kitties. Okay, come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. So this is one of Sweet Pea's. This little baby was in the last video with me and just had to do some crying and whining. And then Mama comes to find out what's going on, and she's like, "Oh, Dad's got you. You're okay." So she's like, whine and cry all you want. She curled up on the couch and went to sleep. Sweet Pea did, because she knows Daddy's not going to hurt her baby. But she does come running when she hears her babies cry, because that's natural instinct. But you can just see her face. She's just like, "Oh, Dad's got you. You'll be all right." So she curls up on the couch and leaves me with this little guy. And he's just so cute, so precious. Look at that. Look at that. And he's so plump. Yeah, Daddy's little baby, aren't you? Well, go over here. Go over there. And I tell you, sometimes I think they're worse than kids. But we love them. So get back to my bag. So it looks really huge, this bag, okay? But the shrinkage, I never felted with this yarn. It's from Iceland. I believe they call it plotolapi. And it's Icelandic wool. And look at the halo. Look at all of the halo. See all them little hairs? That is because they use the entire coat of their sheep to make their yarn. So they use the top coat with the bottom coat, and the top coat is kind of like it feels like scratchy plastic, but it's not. It's animal fiber, but that repels the rain and some of the dirt, so it keeps the undercoat dry. And so that's how they can stay out in the rain, the sleet, the snow. It doesn't bother them because underneath that wiry coat is their warm wool next to their skin. So they don't ever feel the cold. Now, if their undercoat gets damp and wet, then yeah, they'll freeze. but they make their yarn with that plasticky feels like plastic, but it's not. And oh, it's just wonderful to knit a hat with it, or a scarf, a sweater, and you have all of that outer fiber. It helps repel. Now, in a pouring down rain, the hat, sweater, gloves, whatever you make is going to get saturated. But so right now, I'm putting the bottom on my bag because I want my bag to sit flat or flattish. I didn't want my bag to come down to a point. So I'm knitting back and forth, closing up the bottom as I go, but in doing so I'm knitting across. So I've added 40 stitches across. So my bag will have some bottom to it. And I'm knitting in the round. So you'll need cable needle, or not cable needles. You're going to need a long cord to knit in the round, because we're not going to be knitting back and forth. I'm knitting back and forth right now. That's just because I'm putting on my bottom. But to make the bag, we're going to go round and around and around. Doesn't matter what color. These are just these two colors are what I had lying around. And it's like, okay, that will work. Once I get my bottom on, then I will once I get lost my train of thought. Once I get the bottom on, then I'm going to turn it over and I will do the strap. And I originally wanted to make a pocket to go on the inside of the bag, but I don't know if I want to do that. So once I get my strap figured out, I will decide if I want to put a pocket on it. And for my bag, I'm not going to add a zipper, but I am going to make a flap. So it's going to kind of like be a messenger bag. So my flap will go over the top, and I'll put a button on, a button or something, or might not put anything. I don't know. But that's something that I will be doing for the channel. I'm hoping in a month or so we will start the knit along. And I will still be doing my crochet along because my blanket will not be done by then. I was hoping to have my blanket done before I started the knit along, but because of unfortunate events that took place, and it caused me to be gone for over a month, or right at a month, whatever. I'm going to have to split my time, and I apologize for that. And I'm still trying to get there's 2 things left for my countdown boxes, and once I get those 2 items, I can start putting them together, and then the only thing left to buy would be the snacks and the candy to go in them. But I'm just waiting on 2 things. The one has shipped. The one item has shipped, but I've got to email um, the other person to find out what's going on with that. And this is, everyone's like, everyone asks, well, why are you doing it so early? Why are you doing it so early? Because I don't want to rush. And if there's a problem with getting an item you want to put in, you have time to go elsewhere if need be. So that's why I'm in a rush to get all of my stuff for my countdown boxes, because I don't want to have to rush and still meet my deadline, because we want these on December 1st. And if I'm having trouble getting an item for them, well, guess what? They might not arrive on time. The boxes that will be shipped overseas, I know it will probably be, you probably will receive them way ahead of time, way early, but that's okay. I'd rather have you have them early than have them late. But I will probably ship those out mid October, just to make sure um, you have them by December 1st. And but I'm excited to be soon to be putting these boxes together and getting them sent out. Getting them sent out is going to be the fun part. Then once they're shipped, it's like then panic will set in. It's like, oh, I hope people like them. I hope people. It's like, oh, things just never seem to end. But we make do. We do what we do. I gave. I put food down. Well, I opened up a can of food in the kitchen. Sweet Pea and Junior was sleeping on the couch, and I went to the kitchen and opened up a can of cat food so I could put it in with Precious and her babies for midnight snack. Don't tell Kevin. But they heard that can pop, and you would have thought a herd of elephants was running through the house. Junior and Sweet Pea was out in the kitchen at my feet, going in between my legs, meowing. It's like, Dad, don't forget about us. Dad, don't forget about us. Oh, crazy kids. And then we've got 3 goats, 2 pigs, and we got 10 more chickens to add. His dad and nephew are coming to build us another chicken coop. We're going to pay for the materials, but they're going to build it for us. And then I want my nephew to come over and either build me an outbuilding for my yarn slash studio, or I want him to see if we can. I would rather have the back, one of the rooms in the back of the house. I would like to update one of the rooms in the back of the house instead of building an outbuilding. But we will see. And if we do revamp uh, one of the rooms, I will look into soundproofing, so that way I can be over there without waking Kevin up, because Kevin will be on the at that time. Kevin would be on the same floor, and I don't want to keep him up while I do my videos and stuff like that. And I have yarn sitting everywhere, and I want to declutter the downstairs, whether I add a building or do a room in the back of the house. But so I'm just, some of the things that I'm trying to think of for the channel, and some of the things that's, going on, because I love you guys, and I try and keep you as informed as I can. Uh, and it is nice to be back to a normal, well, somewhat normal um, situation. But I'm kind of excited to you know either have a building built or a room remodeled, because I want a desk. I want to be able to have things left out, you know, like my Swift and my ball winder. I want a table just for them, and I don't want to have to keep taking them down and putting them up, taking them down, putting them up. Um, so I'm excited about all that. Kind of have my own space, and uh, not use the entire house as yarn storage. I got totes of yarn sitting everywhere. I do, I do, I do. And I'll be glad when I get this bottom knitted. This bottom is taking just as long as the bag. But it's going to be a nice bag. And you can see the blanket that's on the back of my chair. That is knitted from Kevin's grandmother. And if you go watch the Welcome Back video, I talk about that. I talk about that blanket and a few other things. So if you get a chance, go watch it. And maybe you already have. And if you have, I appreciate it. I know I knit slow. I crochet, well, to me, I knit and crochet slow. But there's other people like, oh, you knit and you crochet so fast. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. And at some point in time, I want to knit a pair of socks. I don't know if I talked about those. Ooh, I don't think I have. Well, uh, when I finish this row, I'll get them out and I'll show you guys. Junior, be nice. He gets playing with the little babies and he gets a little rough. But he's really good with them. He's like a nanny. He'll bathe them and he'll play with them and he'll lay down with them and he's just really good. But that's Dave's boy. Dave's boy. He's not loved at all, as you can tell. Oh, I love him so much. But so, let's see. I don't want my stitches to fall out. I had my stitches fall out enough why I was up at the hospital. But I ordered Chowgu shorties. I did. I got both shorties, 2-inch and 3-inch. For when you make hats, socks, gloves, mittens, whatever you can think of that is, in the round that's short. But that's all the longer. That's all the longer they are. And look at this. These are even smaller yet. Look at how small them are. So when you're doing in the round, so you don't have to use double pointed needles. Now, double pointed needles, I used to be able to do really good. I have not done double pointed needles in a good number of years because I did the magic loop. But look at how small these cords are. This is the longest cord. That's the longest cord. That's it. So that's the longest. So if you're doing like the top of a hat or something, or a mitten, or even a sock, look at that. Look at how small that one is. I mean, that is just small. And 5-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch. Those are the needles or the lengths. Yeah. And these needles will be a game changer when doing socks. Or hats, mittens, gloves. Oh yeah. I have to go on Ravelry and find a free sock. A free sock pattern is what I will try to find. Well, I know I'll find them, but I will have to get a hold of the designer and get permission to use their pattern on my channel, because I will not do anybody's pattern on my channel without getting proper okay. I want the designer to tell me, yes, it's okay for you to use my pattern on your channel. Because if they're, even though it's a free pattern, you always want to be able to get a hold of the designer and say, hey, look, this is who I am. This is my channel. I want to use your pattern, your free pattern on my channel as a knit along or crochet along, because they can still always say no, even though it's a free pattern. Yes, it's a free pattern, but I'm using it on my channel. And with my channel being monetized, I will be making money off that pattern that I'm doing the knit along for or the crochet along. So I always want to get permission, and it's a respect thing. People that design put a lot of time and effort and work into their pattern, whether it's free or not. There's still time involved, and that in itself deserves respect. So I always want permission before I use someone's pattern. Now, if I knit something or crochet something with their pattern, I'll show the finished object and I'll tell you where to go get the pattern if you want. But I'm not doing a crochet or knit along. You'll just have to go get the pattern and do it on your own. But when I'm doing the knit along, yeah, I want permission. We want permission, don't we, buddy? Go there, Uncle Junior. Uncle Junior. Uncle Junior sleeping. Junior come from the kitchen and he curled up on the couch and is going to bed. He's like, my belly's full. Now I want to go to bed. It's like, oh, he's got it so rough. That is, I'm drinking a pop. I'm not sponsored in any way, but yeah, I like it. It's kind of like Mountain Dew, kinda, but with a stronger flavor, and I like it. So that's just some of the things that I'm trying to get going on this channel. I still have not forgot. Nope, nope, nope. I have not forgot. I will be doing some classes on how to do, how to crochet, how to knit, um, and we'll do swatches. I got plenty of cotton because when I do the crochet or knit along or come learn with me series, I'm going to use cotton because as I show you different stitches, different techniques, for me, my end result is going to be a dishcloth. So it's going to be something small, simple, and usable at the end. And you guys are more than welcome to do the same. So, because to me, a handmade dishcloth is way better than a store bought one. And it will be in crochet and knit. I'll be teaching both. And So I'm still planning on doing all of that yet. Things are just not coming as fast as I would like for the channel. But my work schedule is just crazy. Junior, he's over there giving the baby a bath. But we're slowing down at work. So I'm hoping I can start getting some learning content uh, out, because there's several people that want to learn, and I have no problem teaching. I just have to have the time. I've got the yarn. I've got the yarn. Oh my gosh, do I got the yarn? And I just got that come in the mail. Look at that. So after I do a few after I get a few of these videos recorded to start getting my surplus back up, I'm going to go yarn shopping. And see what we can come up with. And you know, I've got I just got so much going on. But we're gonna see what Russ can do for you. We're gonna see, and we're gonna see what we can do. I love working with this Icelandic wool. Um, it is really nice, and I'm only using one strand. Now, if I was going to make a sweater out of this, I would probably double it, um, just so it'd be more heavier, or even triple it. And it would be so warm. I don't think you'd need a winter coat. So, them are some of the upcoming plans. I haven't forgot about the original plans of when I started my channel. I'm still keeping those intact, but I want to add some fun stuff, and and hopefully grow the channel. And if I don't grow the channel, that's fine too, because I still have all of you. Junior, Junior, Junior. Not so rough, honey. Not so rough. Poor baby. He is just over there, they're having fun. He's not really hurting the little one. Junior, what are you doing? Junior, Junior, what are you doing, honey? It's a cat. Oh my goodness. He had the little kitten by the nape of its neck, pulling it up to its feet so it could walk because the the cat was laying down, batting him. So he grabs the little kitten by the back of the neck, picks him up, and puts him on his feet, and then they run off. Crazy. That's my silly boy. Well, it's 12:15, and I had a video post. The first one since I've been back. So hopefully it goes over well. I cannot believe I've been talking for 35 minutes. So I guess after this row, I will stop talking, let you go. You got things to do yourself. You can't sit here and listen to me talk all day. Oh, sometimes it's just crazy. Mm. But I'm just. Well, Junior must have hid because the little babies just walked back into the room without Junior. So Junior's out there hiding somewhere, waiting to pounce on the little one. Oh my goodness, crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I wasn't gone too long where you guys forgot about me, because I haven't forgot about you. But that's the end of my row, and I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video, okay? Bye.